Now we've got the best man sorted out, you better start organising the reception.
What sort of place are we looking at?
I don't know. Somewhere in the country, I think, don't you? A nice, smart hotel or a country house with a view of a lake.
Can you afford that?
Well, you only get married every 5 years, don't you? We might as well push the boat out.
So when we're going to start looking?
You can start today if you like.
What, on my own?
Go to Manchester, get some brochures from the tourist board, then when you've made a short list, we can look at them together.
But we're snowed under at work.
Oh, we can manage for today. These places get snapped up, so you better get cracking.
Look, Dad, the sooner I get you to Bolton, the better. We've got machinists to interview this morning, remember?
Yeah, we better get going. Oh, was that the post?
Don't look so excited, Mark. It's a wedding we're planning, not a funeral.
What do you expect?
How do you mean?
We were sleeping together till a couple of weeks ago, in case you'd forgotten.
Oh, come on, Mark, that's finished.
Is it? Well, I'm not so sure.
You're not so sure about what?
Whether he'll make a good best man.
Oh, he'd be brilliant.
That's what I said. Out in post.
Yeah, bills. Big ones. I'd book that hotel if I was you, before I changed my mind. Come on then, sunshine. You.
Hiya. How did the interviews go?
Great. Took on someone who looks quite good.
Brilliant, well done.
She can sew as well. How about you?
Well, I got them brochures. Do you know, some of these places are amazing.
You could have a horse-drawn carriage as well if you're going to pull out all the stops.
That's an idea.
And it won't even turn back into a pumpkin at midnight.
What is wrong with you?
I tried telling you this morning.
Yeah, well, shout it a bit louder next time. He might hear you.
It's you that's not hearing me, Linda. Ah, you're back.
Yeah, I got the train. Oh, how'd you get on this morning?
Great. I took on this girl. I think she should be good.
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Didn't bump into Linda on your travels, did you?
Yeah, she's in the Rovers with a stash full of brochures, you know, hotels and that.
Well, that should keep her quiet for a while.
Yeah.
Have you got any thoughts of where we should go?
Not really, no.
And you've got to sort out the cars. Then when we decide where we're going, you've got to work out the journey times between... Hello, Baldwin. Oh, hello, Colin, mate. How are you? What can I do for you? You what? Can you hang on a minute? Colin Harris from Hollands. He said he didn't get the samples.
Well, we sent them.
I thought Linda was sorting that out. We can't mess him about. He's one of our best customers.
Yeah, here, look, 3 days ago. Well, I'll run him some more over if you like.
Oh, would you mind?
No, he's only in tune.
Hello, Colin. Sorry about that. Look, I'll be sending my son over this afternoon with some more. All right? That's all right. Don't mention it. Bye. Well, that was very obliging of you. Anything to get out of talking about weddings, eh? Don't worry. Only 6 months to go.
But it's 25 miles away. Is that too far?
Maybe.
Well, this one's closer. And it's got lovely views over Cheshire, you know, front balcony for pictures and that. But look at the price.
God, blimey.
None of them's cheap, Mike. Sooner you get me out there selling 5 days a week, I'll double our turnover in no time.
Look, can we talk about this later? I'm a bit pushed at the moment.
Sure. Is Mike not around?
That's half the problem. He's got to Cheadle to deliver some samples.
To Hollands? I sent him last week.
They didn't arrive.
I thought I was following up that contract.
You can if you want to.
So why's Mike gone? Couldn't it have waited?
Because he's an important customer.
I know that.
Well, I don't want to lose him. You've already said we've got to earn as much money as we can. Now, how many more reasons do you want? You sort the hotel out, and I'll see you later, all right?
So, how are the wedding plans going?
Yeah, fine.
That great, eh?
Well, I'm a bit hacked off, actually, Nita. I went in today, and Mike Wright had sent Mike out on this job that I'm supposed to be handling.
Well, that'll teach you to be punctual, won't it?
But he'd sent me off to get wedding brochures. I could have proven myself on that job and all. But now he's met Mark, he'll want to deal with him in future.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's the idea.
How do you mean?
Look, you said yourself that Mike doesn't like you selling, yeah? Well, maybe he thinks the wedding will take your mind off it. I wouldn't put it past him, Linda.
Nor would I.
Oh, hiya. What be tick?
How was Cheadle?
Fine.
Well, I'm glad somebody had a nice day.
Right, what are we doing tonight then?
Look, do you mind if we give it a miss?
Oh, I've been looking looking forward to this all day, Mark.
I know, I'm sorry, I've just had a pig of a day. I want to go back to the flat and just chill out, you know?
All right, then, I'll come over. Don't mind a quiet night myself.
I wouldn't be much company, the state I'm in. I'll just see you tomorrow, yeah?
Oh, hello, darling. I'm trying to get to grips with these brochures. Look, I'm sorry I was ratty at the factory earlier on, but I was up to my eyes in it, that's all. Can I get you a drink?
Mike, why have you decided to fix a date for the wedding?
What?
Well, why now? And not 2 months ago or 6 months' time?
Well, I don't know. Why are you asking?
Because it's funny, innit? That it comes just when I'm starting to move into the sales side of things and I'm landed with planning arrangements.
Well, I thought you'd enjoy doing all that.
I will. But not if my career goes down pan because of it.
Oh, there'd be plenty of time for that after the wedding.
Admit it, Mike, you've done it deliberately.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'd rather I didn't go into the sales, wouldn't you?
Well, I suppose, well, I'd rather you didn't work at all, to be honest.
I knew it.
Well, I earn enough for both of us. What do you want to go to work for?
Because women do these days. It's not the Stone Age.
Oh, you're just like Alma, you are. Doing that poxy little job at Fresco just to prove a point.
Don't you dare compare me with her.
I don't know what all the fuss is about.
Well, let me spell it out for you, shall I? If you think I'm going to be a stay-at-home little wifey, keeping your slippers warm in front of the fire while you're out there having a life...
Don't be silly, Linda.
I'm serious, Mike. You can think again. Because if that's your idea of marriage, you can count me out.
News today.
Me too.
Oh, feathers flying in the love nest, are they?
She's never satisfied, Deirdre. I just can't seem to win.
Met your match.
Looks like it.
How serious is it?
I don't know. I mean, one minute we're talking about the wedding, the next minute we're in some ridiculous argument about giving up job.
Oh, thinks she's too good to work now, does she?
Oh, no, that was my idea, that was. No, but she keeps banging on about this sales job.
Oh, so? Thought you wanted her selling.
I do, but I thought she wanted to fix her wedding up first, but oh, no, not Linda, no. She wants it all, and she wants it now.
Well, I'm sorry, Mike. I'm not having a go at you. But that's what kids are like. And that's what she is, you know. Just a kid.
I can't give in now, though, can I? It'll look as if she's won.
Mike, she has. It's just that you don't know it yet.
Called in at home earlier. You weren't in.
No. Mike took me to town, thought I needed cheering up.
Well, you shouldn't do.
I know I shouldn't. But it's you, Mike. It's the way you give things, like this wedding business. You make people think, what's he up to? I'm your fiancé, and when you do something nice, it makes me suspicious.
Well, perhaps you shouldn't have such a suspicious nature.
I just want us to enjoy doing things, that's all. And not be thinking, what's his angle?
Right, well, this wedding business, as you put it, has got nothing to do with the sales job. In fact, Mark's got your replacement coming in tomorrow.
Yeah? Hey, can I vet her? Because I know more about the job than he does.
No,
Why not? You want someone good, don't you?
because you will be in Wakefield following up a sales lead, OK?
Really?
There, you see, nothing up the sleeve. My hands didn't leave my arms at any time.
Oh, Mike.
You sure you know where you're going?
Everything's in hand, Mike.
Just don't get lost on the moors.
I'll ask a sheep.
Have you got everything? Your train ticket and that?
A bit of luck wouldn't go amiss.
Give it your best shot, darling. That's all you can do.
Is it right? You're only repping country that can't drive a car? Bet you're going to be a test pilot next, aren't you?
Mike, you know if this new girl's any good, you might want to think about getting rid of some dead wood.
Yes, I'll bear that in mind.
And I'll keep your machine warm for you, shall I?
Shall I tell you what you can do with my machine?
Ladies, please, do you mind? Good luck.
See you.
Ladies, if you can bear to stop working for a couple of minutes, I'd like to introduce you to Bobby Lewis. She'll be starting with us from Wednesday.
How you doing? All right.
All right. Oh, well, this'll go spur when he finds out I'm working with a Bobby in the factory.
I just got stuck with it. They were dead set on a lad, so they could call it Bob.
Oh, well, taking a notice.
It'll only get worse, love.
I thought you ladies could show Bobby the ropes.
Chains, more like.
I told you it'll only get worse. You'll get used to it, Bobby.
Well, shall I take you round so you're not starting from scratch on Wednesday?
Great. Thanks.
I'm Alison, and this is Janice. And
Hi.
this is Gwen.
Hiya.
I'll just show you the machine. Right, there you go.
What the hell's she doing in a place like this at her age?
Same as us, I imagine.
Yeah, well, if I look like her, I won't be stuck in here sewing knickers. No chance. I'd be having them bought for me by 50 different rich blokes every week. Anyway, it's about time they got another member of staff. At least we won't have to do Linda's whack for her again.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm sick of mithering on about work. I'm off bingoing tonight. I was drawn for your snowball number.
Oh, yeah? Which one are you going to? Hey, I might be able to dig out a few quid. I'll come with you.
No, I'm off to that big one in Stockport, you know, with a few of the old gang. You know, just some of the girls I used to knock around with.
Oh, so what are you saying? I should stay in and enjoy a nice romantic evening with my husband?
Well, no offence.
Are you kidding? You can't get much more offensive than that. You'll notice, Bobby, that at the same time every day we transfer to headquarters for the most important part of working life.
What's that then?
Dinner time.
Except for paydays, holidays, and when we're going home.
Yeah, we go down the street to the Rovers. Are you coming or what?
May as well get my priorities sorted out straight away, eh?
You're going to fit in, no trouble, love.
Yeah, don't let them con you into buying around, though.
Hey, except when it's official. You can get them in on Wednesday. Right, love, are you sorted? You know what you're doing?
I think I'm going to be all right.
Hey, bet that Mike never told you you'd be taking over from his dad's fancy piece, did he?
Hey, as long as I'm only taking over a day job.
Right, we're going.
Yeah, I'll catch up with you later. I'm just off to the ladies.
Right, see ya.
Everything all right, Dad?
Looks like she wasted her time on that deal, damn it. We could have done with that one.
Yeah, well, I don't suppose it's Linda's fault if he wasn't interested.
But he's dragged her halfway across the Pennines for nothing. And now there seems to be some sort of delay on the train coming back. There's a cable down at Marsden somewhere.
Well, I could pick her up if you like. There's no point paying a fortune for a cab. I can be there in an hour. Yeah, she should get herself a cup of tea and wait. Ring her back.
Good lad you are, aren't you? You can drop me in town on the way.
Yeah, because I've got off 10 minutes early.
No joy, obviously.
Miserable swine. Drag me out here, mess me about for nothing. Try chatting me up and there's no transport.
Other than that, you've had a great day.
Your dad's night, I could tell on phone.
Not at you, I don't think. It's just one of those things.
It might be to you, but I really wanted this to work. You might think I'm just messing about, Mike, but I'm not. I've never been more serious in my life. And I'm pig sick.
Do you fancy a drink?
What about getting back?
It'll probably snow here if we wait 5 minutes. I'll say we got stuck.
It's not like I don't deserve it, after trying to sell underwear to that leering creep up there.
So is this it then? Death of a saleswoman?
No chance. There's a place up there, round corner. There'll be all them folk back there, rubbing their hands thinking I've blown it.
Yeah, well, not my dad. He knows you can't expect a result every time you come out.
But after I pushed for him to let me have a go, and after all the stick I got from girls at work, oh, they'll love this, won't they?
Let them think what they like. There's none of them would have a clue.
I suppose I'll be back on my machine from now on, then. Filling out my wedding list. Great.
Well, that new girl starts on Wednesday, so you've got no worries on that score.
Still messed up, though, didn't I?
No one's going to think any less of you. Especially not me.
We'd best get back before the factory shuts, and there's more aggro over that.
Look, just forget about the factory, will you? Linda, I feel like I've hardly seen you recently. It's driving me mad. Just stay and talk to me for a bit, eh? Just for a few minutes. Please.
Where's all this come from? 1 minute you're planning a trip round the world to avoid me, and the next you're saying you can't stay away. Make your mind up, will you?
I've tried to sort myself out. I know how ridiculous this situation is, Linda. But I'm losing it. I can't not see you. I can't stop thinking about you.
It was you who put a block on it last time.
I was scared. If Dad had caught us...
Which he didn't.
All right. But like I say, I was scared. How do you think I feel doing this behind his back?
So where are we heading now, then?
I just want us to be together. Somehow. Even if we have to hide it, if that's all I can have. I know you want it too, I can tell.
Oh?
I've seen your face when Leanne's been around. It burns you up something rotten, you know it does. They do rooms.
An hour. Just don't put it on your expenses, eh?
The Wanderer's returned. Survived the frozen moorlands, I see.
Yeah, and the M62.
Traffic was shocking.
Yeah, we ended up waiting till it was clear, didn't we?
Yeah, well, you did right. I'm just worried you're going to get stuck up there with the hillbillies.
Wouldn't be so bad if it had sold out. Here, don't know, love. They're a bit on pricey side, and you know us Yorkshire folk. Give me a break.
Oh, look, forget it. Don't worry, these things happen. Next time it'll be a different story.
I wasn't sure there was going to be a next time.
Is that why you stayed away and didn't come straight back to the factory?
No, there was loads of traffic coming that way.
Mark, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as all that. And I'm not as stupid as all that. You were upset, weren't you? But if you did your best, there's nothing to be ashamed of, like I said, next time. So why don't you go in there, run yourself a bath, relax and forget all about buying and selling. And I will make one of my rare forays to the kitchen and make her something. I feel in a creative mood.
Yeah, well, just don't do anything for me, eh, Dad?
I wasn't going to. I think Linda deserves a pleasurable night in with the old man, don't you?
Thanks for picking me up, Mark.
Right then.
She'll get over it. Well, come on then. See you tomorrow. Oh, and Mark, I owe you one, son.
Yeah.
Suppose I'm back on my machine today then, am I?
Why? Do you want to be?
Why not? It's the only thing I'm any good at.
That's true.
Well, thanks.
You'll never be a good salesman if you can't get used to failure.
I'm doing that all right.
Because that's what it is most of the time. No, I'm sorry, we don't want your stuff. We can get it quicker, cheaper and better from somewhere else, and perhaps they can. But that doesn't mean to say that you've done anything wrong. And anyway, do you know what would happen if you got every sale I sent you for?
What?
I'd be out of business. I couldn't cope.
Nice try, Mike. But I'm getting used to your little pep talks.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Do you know why? They're the little pep talks I had to give myself when I wasn't selling. When I didn't know if I had enough orders to get to the end of the week. But no one saw me stop smiling. Nobody saw me with my head down. Then I'm a fella. I always thought women couldn't sell, but that was just, well, they weren't tough enough. Until I met you. And then I thought, hang on. Perhaps this one is tough enough. Was I wrong?
No.
Good. And the answer is no. You're not going back on that machine. And we're going to tell everyone that you're not. Today, Linda is a full-time sales rep. Now, before you start thinking it's a cushy number, it's not. It's one of the hardest jobs there is. Because if she doesn't do her stuff, there's nothing for you to do.
Oh, we all know Linda works hard.
Yeah, none of us would do what she's done.
Yes, all right, all right. Now, Bobby has taken over her machine, and I'd like to remind you there are plenty of women out there who take over your machines if any of you fancy yourself as comedians. So just get on with it and spare me the funnies. None of you are irreplaceable, and I don't want too long.
Congratulations.
What'd you say it like that for?
Oh, come off it. It's like being in a pantomime. Linda is now sales rep.
Why shouldn't I be?
You said yourself you didn't think you were any good at it.
I'll get better.
You don't have to. Just be in his bed every night.
Oh, I don't know. Like talking to a lot of farmyard animals out there. All they can do is cackle and honk. Make us a cup of tea, will you? And if you get any problems out there, tell me and I'll sack 'em.
I can handle them.
I dare say you could. Like I said before, you're the only woman I've ever met that's as tough as I am.
She's been a machinist, like what we are.
Like what we are, except she goes home with the boss every night.
Shows how clever she is, doesn't it?
Well, she'd better be. It's like he says it is. Our jobs depend on how good she is.
Oh, come on. She's all right, really. I mean, don't get the impression that she's standoffish or out like that, because she's not. Is she?
Well, she's learning to be. Where is she now, eh? She's not having a drink with us lot, is she?
Are you saying you've got this promotion because you've really earned it?
Not entirely, no. But I will earn it, just you watch. Anyway, what about you? You saying you got your job because you've earned that? I'd say we're in the same boat in a lot of ways.
I just can't stand seeing them lot laughing at you behind your back.
That's only because they're jealous.
And why couldn't you have told Dad you didn't want a big song and dance about it? Why did we have to go through all that?
Because he wanted it. He's proud of me. Like I hoped you might have been.
I am. I just suppose I'm like them in there. Jealous. Only I'm jealous of him.
You haven't to be.
I can't help it. He's with you every day. He can show you off like he did this morning, and I just...
Come here.
Pathetic, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've gone and left me fags. I'll have to go back and get them.
Aye, aye. What about yous? You're not drinking champagne, celebrating, eh?
No,
Why? Should we be?
Aye. Well, what hasn't she told you?
not yet. I was just going to.
Oh, well, I'll leave you to it then, eh?
Well, last night, I had a big win on the bingo.
How much?
2,000 quid.
You lucky cow. Hey, were you really going to tell us, or were you going to keep it a secret?
Yeah, I was honest. It was just all that stuff with Linda. It just went out my head.
Well, it wouldn't go out to my head. Right, I'm going to get me fags. I won't be a minute. Thanks, Barbara. Oh.
So where was this?
Stockport. I don't go very often, but a few of my mates wanted me to, and...
Bingo!
Yeah.
How are you? We're all wondering where you got to.
I had something to finish off.
Hey, you'll never guess. Gwen's only gone and won 2,000 quid on bingo.
She hasn't.
Yeah? Only I don't reckon she was going to let on till Jim MacDonald let a cat out at bag.
Why wouldn't she?
Well, because I think she doesn't want to have to buy us all a drink. But I thought that we have a do tonight. Then she'll have to buy us all more than one.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Come on, then.
Yeah.
So what are you saying, that it's my fault? That I've talked you into it?
No. If it's anybody's fault, it's mine. But what if Janice had seen us this dinner time? Then everybody'd have known. And Mike, I'd have to have told him. This has got to stop, Mark. From now on, yeah?
We've said that before.
I know. But this time I mean it. And I want you to. Right?
Yeah, whatever.
Hiya.
Hey, she's just won 2,000 quid.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm buying the drinks, so same again, all right?
Oh, yeah, right. How are you go anywhere, love?
Oh, I'm all right, thanks, but I'm only with Kevin, so I'll see you later.
Right. Baldwin tried to sack her when he found out she was pregnant.
It's her own fault. She shouldn't have told him.
Yeah, but he's rotten, isn't he? I mean, I know I shouldn't be saying things like that in front of you, but he is.
I know he can be.
But not to you.
Even to me, sometimes.
And the partners, are they? Father and son?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you're happy with the dad, can I have the son?
You can, as far as I'm concerned.
Come on, Linda.
Yeah.
Oh, might want you to drop us over at Delisle House later. We're going to book it for the wedding. Once she's made her mind up.
Right.
Mind you, it's a bit of a classy joint, so you better wait in the car outside.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm only joking. Come on, shake yourself up. You're my main man. You're my best man. So if you've got any ideas on it, you just let us know, all right?
You seem to be doing pretty well on your own.
Nah, we're a team now. I want you with me, by my side, every step of the way.
Are you two going to sit there gassing all day? Only I'm ready.
Yeah, come on.
What shall I do now?
Have a look at this colour chart. Pick out a new colour scheme for the flat.
We're having it redecorated. Great. But I don't want to look at colour charts. I want to work.
Nothing to do here?
So I've just got to play the happy housewife for the rest of the day, have I?
No. Not if you want to be the rainmaker.
Eh?
The rainmaker. Make the work. In that filing cabinet is a list of contacts. Phone them up, pester them, make them feel as if they really need us.
Right, OK. I'll make it rain. Hope you've got an umbrella.
Oh, cheers, Gwen. I'll pay you back as soon as I can, love.
Yeah, if you could.
Hiya, how's it going?
Are you sitting with yours?
There's no law against it, is there?
Of course not.
Well, I didn't think you'd want to be fraternising with the workers. Now you're a top-class executive high flyer. She used to be one of us, you know, till she managed to work her way out to the sweatshop.
Really? If you can call going out with the boss work.
All right.
Well, at least it gives rest of us something to aspire to.
You know me, girls. I never forget my roots.
Well, what were you doing in that office? Looked to me like you were ringing your mates all morning.
I was speaking to clients, actually. Making contacts, setting up meetings, getting the orders that'll make sure you've still got a job to go to next week. She talks a lot, does our Janice, but very little of it's worth listening to.
I mean to pester, but he didn't say when you'd pay me back.
Yeah, well, I don't know myself. You know how it is, old bills keep coming in. Mind you don't have to worry about that anymore, do you?
Evening, girls.
Hiya.
Hello.
We've just booked the most fantastic place for this wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got this enormous reception hall where we have the ceremony itself, you know. Oh, you should see it. It's massive. Big, high ceilings and these gorgeous long drapes the whole length of the wall.
Sounds very nice.
They lay on the whole thing, you know. The wedding, the sit-down drinks, the reception in the ballroom, and me and Mike stay in the bridal suite.
Cheers, Mike.
Pint, please.
You're quiet.
I'm all right.
Nice place, eh?
Very classy.
Yeah. Nothing's too good for my princess.
Right.
No, I'm too tired.
Oh, do you know, I don't know what's up with you. Ever since you had that big win, you've been dead miserable. No, if it were me, I'd be celebrating.
That's why you're always broke, Janice. No idea about financial management.
Aha! Hark at her. Businesswoman of the year.
It does you no harm to improve yourself, acquire new skills.
It's your bedroom skills that interest Baldwin. You do well not to forget that.
You've no imagination, you lot. Everything always comes down to the same thing.
Yeah, well, it will, when men are involved. Have you no better to do, Linda?
Hiya, is Mike about?
He's in the office.
All right, sir. Got a much bigger box for you this week. Mainly because our new machinist is all fingers and thumbs.
I don't think she's had much experience.
Well, your loss is my gain. Usual price?
What, when there's twice as many pairs than usual?
Oh, well, there's still rejects. I've got to sort through them, and I don't know how many I'm going to be able to sell.
Oh, go on then. I'm hardly covering my costs here.
Cheers, Mike. See ya.
Yeah. go on then, what am I paying you for? If you've got nothing better to do, get back on one of those machines.
Mike, I've been thinking.
Ooh, that sounds ominous. Is it going to cost me any money?
Actually, I think it might make you some.
Oh, then I'm all ears.
Why do we give all our seconds to Sally Webster?
I don't give them to her. I get the cost of the material back and some of the labour. Better than throwing them in the bin.
But she gets all the profit.
And why not? She's selling them.
Then why don't we sell them ourselves?
Oh, you want to be a market trader now, do you? You fed up with your new job?
I'll do a cost-benefit analysis, if you like. Half a day's wages for a couple of the girls against a potential profit of all our reject stock if we sell it directly ourselves.
Oh, Sally's going to love you.
It's not personal, Mike. It's business. Hiya, have you got a minute?
Yeah?
I bought you this.
Thanks.
Thought you might need it.
Why?
This deal you've got going with Underworld, taking our best seconds.
Yeah, I'm doing really well with them. People keep coming back, telling me what a good fit they are.
I'm glad to hear it. But see, it's got to stop.
What has?
This deal. Like you say, you're doing really well out of it, and I got to think.
If you're trying to get more money out of me, Linda, you're wasting your time.
Sally, don't kid a kidder. If you were doing that well, you'd pay more.
Well, no, I wouldn't actually.
So you'd cut your nose off to spite your face? I don't think so.
No.
Anyway, it doesn't matter, because, like I say, I've been thinking. And I reckon if you can do it, then so can we.
I'm not with you.
We're going to open our own stall with some of the girls from the factory. I'm sorry, love, but that's business.
If you'd let me get a word in edgeways, love, I'm trying to tell you, I won't be needing your stuff anymore. I'm giving up the stall. Me and Danny are going to open a shop, so we won't be needing the stuff anymore, and you're welcome to sell it yourself. Thanks for the drink, Linda.